Hi everyone, this is Ashwini. Welcome to CKA Hands-On channel. The purpose of my channel is to get people who want to give CKA 2025 exam get started on their hands-on practicing journey. Once they finish the formal course of CKA and have a basic understanding of Kubernetes concepts, this creates a depth in your understanding of each concepts and helps you crack CKA exam. The current video is a part of cluster architecture installation and configuration playlist where you will have content related to cluster architecture components and also the installation and upgrading. Today's video is one of the important concepts, which is upgrading the Kubernetes cluster, and I think it's one of the asked questions, definite asked questions. So even if it's not us, it's important to understand this concept and how we go about actually upgrading the Kubernetes cluster and what are the steps involved in it. So I tried to do it on the playgrounds and I did not have much luck upgrading the cluster, so I thought I need to have a clean environment where I can just do what I want. So I have created an Ubuntu virtual machine and installed Kubernetes on it. I've got a control plane node, so which is in status ready, and you can see that the cluster is in version 132.11. So now let's see how we will. Let's just say the task is to upgrade the cluster from 132 to 133. How do we go about it? So that is our question. Let's try to get started. So I'm going to look for cluster upgrade. And go from 13 to 133, upgrading kubeadm cluster. So before you see I would suggest all of you to go through this documentation in depth and understand what are the steps rather than just jumping to the commands, because you will have issues if you do not do it, and if you do not understand what you are supposed to do in terms of an upgrade process. So one of the things is the swap is already disabled on my one, so you must first drain the nodes that you are upgrading. So it's when you are actually if you have never attempted an upgrade and if you are trying to just attempt it during the exam, I am like that too. It is just because of the time constraint to skip all the text part and then go straight to the commands and start doing that stuff. But you will have issues there. That's why you need to understand what it needs to be done, and reading all of this is important as well. So what it's saying is you must first drain the node, and then I had a problem with that. When I did not drain it, I actually ran into errors. So one of the first thing you need to do is drain the node, and then that makes the node unschedulable. Okay. So the name of my node is control plane. So it's drained now. Now if I do kget nodes, you can see that it's in a ready state, but it is scheduling disabled. So it is currently coded. That means it is unschedulable. And now not just control plane, but any node before you attempt an upgrade on it, just make it unschedulable by draining the node. That's the first step. And then we have three things here. We have to first, your kubeadm you need to install. That is your command line, the administrative utility which you will use to upgrade the cluster. First that needs to be upgraded to your destination version and then use the new version of that kubeadm to upgrade your cluster. So what I want to show you is kubeadm version is 1.3.2.11. okay, now what is the next thing is it also says, okay, if there is a kube API server process running, then just gracefully exit it, but I think there should not be anything running, so nothing is running, and then attempt your kubeadm upgrade commands, right? But before that, there's something you need to understand about, and this knowledge will come only if you install Kubernetes by yourself. Then what is this package repository and all those things will come into picture. So without understanding all this, if you try to attempt it in the exam straight away with the thing, you will have little issues, which I have faced too. So try to create a lab Kubernetes machine for yourself, at least a control plane machine to start with, and then you will understand, okay, how you are managing the Kubernetes package repository, the steps to install Kubernetes on an Ubuntu or any Linux machine. So I am currently Debian based, so these are my commands. So changing the Kubernetes package repository. So if I do like I also want to show you something else. If I let's first so if you type these, I just want to show you what happens actually. So we're upgrading, updating, the packages, and then what apt-cache Madison kubeadm does is it will show you all the package lists that you can use to that are available on your machine that you can use to upgrade it to. But I know for a fact that I'm already on the latest version 1.3.2.11, and that's what we have seen 1.3.2.11, right? And but what I want to install is 1.3.3, and from my package list, it is not possible. I'm not able to see anything 1.3.3. So how do I get 1.3.3? That is by changing your package Kubernetes package repository. So and that is generally in this file. So I'm opening it. So you can see that this is, I'm changing it to 1.3.3. I'm saving it, and again I have to update the packages, and now if I do an apt-cache Madison kubeadm, now all I can see is 1.3.3 packages, because in our packages list package repository is now referring to 1.3.3. So now let's say I want to install the latest version 1.3.3.7, right? What is the next step is we have now changed the package repository. So remember what we have done, we have not yet upgraded kubeadm. We have drained the node, and then we have changed the package repository. Now determine which version to upgrade to, which we have determined 1.3.3 is the latest of 1.3.3. Now we'll just install kubeadm to the version that we want. I'm just gonna copy and paste these commands one by one. So it was already not on hold, and the next one is actual kubeadm install. And see, there is an X. X is the place that you have to specify it. Don't just leave it as X, otherwise you'll get an error. So if you see in the documentation as well, replace X in that thing. So 7. And we will hold that version for kubeadm. Okay. Now if you do kubeadm version, you can see that it's at 133. Earlier it was 132. Now we still haven't upgraded our cluster. We have just updated the kubeadm utility and to 133, and now we have to give upgrade plan. This is just a plan, and what it says is run kubeadm upgrade apply 1337. So same thing here. So I'm just gonna run it. So replace the X by 7. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. Now this will take some time. It will take around 5 minutes. I'm gonna pause the recording, and then once the cluster is upgraded, I'm gonna come back. Hi everyone, I'm back now. You can see that the cluster is now upgraded to 1337, and if at this point if you have any other nodes connected to your Kubernetes other than just control plane, you can go ahead with upgrading the rest of the nodes, but I just have control plane for my cluster, and that's it. So if kubectl get nodes, so now it is in a ready scheduling disabled state. That's fine, let it be like that. So now we have to we're not doing the node now. Oh, the other right. Yeah, so next thing is before we make it schedulable, we also have to upgrade kubelet. That's a service running on your machine, and kubectl is again your client, and kubelet is responsible for your container scaling and stuff like that. Okay, let's just on hold, and so everything I'm just copying and pasting from the documentation. I'm not stepping out of documentation. Just replacing the X with the desired version, which is 1337. That's done. Now we'll just hold this. Packages. and then we have to restart kubelet. It's running. Now the next thing is kubectl version. That is also now upgraded to 1337, which is the version we want. And then the last step is uncoding the node. So if I do get nodes, you can see that it is still scheduling disabled. Now if I do uncode in control plane, then and then if I do get nodes, it should be ready. And you can see that the version is now upgraded to 1337. That's it. That's how you upgrade from one version to another version. You drain the node, you upgrade kubeadm, you upgrade the cluster, and then you upgrade kubectl utility and also kubelet, and then you uncodon the node, and then that's it. Your status should be ready and your version should be upgraded. That's all. That's it for today's video. I will see you in the next video. There's no link for this, so you might have to create a lab environment for yourself to attempt this, but I highly recommend. It's a good exercise. It took me a couple of days to set the environment, and I'm able to. It gave me like more control on what I can do, and I understand it a little bit better than just doing it on a playground. Playgrounds are good as well. You don't have that setup work that you need to do, but this is good too. You get better grasp of the concepts. That's it. I will see you in the next video. If you have any questions, please comment in my video, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.